Good morning, everyone. Here we are. It's the Fruit Nut News on, of course, the 19th today, ladies and gentlemen. The 19th of Thursday, the 19th of March, 2000, and of course, 26. And what an absolute beautiful week it's been. We've got it's a little bit cloudy up here in the northeast England, but yesterday, man, sweating cobs off yesterday. Unbelievable. So, good morning, everyone. Hope we're all okay. We have, of course, got 26 in. Just Rob's in. Joyce Guest's in. Dave Hunter. Lisa McCulloch's in. Kelly, Sheila, Nina, Angie, Mimi. We've also got Jan H. Leslie's in. Pam Keenan, Graham, Mary, Brian, Yvonne, Kath Myers, Vanessa, Brenda, Sharon Young, Gradders, Smarts, Ellen Dean, Christine, Sue Allen, and Taylor, and of course, Story. Now, of course, not a lot's going on. It's coming to the end of the week. So, yeah, very interesting times. So, let's start, first of all, with the chain called Zara. This is Zara in Bristol. A 14-year-old girl who was being chased by a gang of men. We're not going to say what colour they were because it could be classed as being racially motivated. But anyway, the 14-year-old girl sought refuge in this shop in Zara. Security in there decided that rather than giving her sanctuary, they basically threw her out the shop. The gang, of course, then went on to beat up the girl, and she's now in hospital. So a big shout out to the security people at Zara of Bristol. Not only that, the actual Zara staff, who should have had more fucking sense than to basically do what they did. Very interesting. Let's hope that it never happens to you. This is a message to all of the staff. Let's hope your daughter never takes refuge in a shop and gets thrown out to a pack of wolves. Meanwhile, Suffolk police, I don't know the full details about this, but apparently a 15-year-old teenager, was arrested, which is fine. Unfortunately, he was impaled on a set of metal railings. This is a 15-year-old child, right? Impaled on metal railings by Suffolk police. Holy fucking shit. Not sure what the outcome of that is. I've got to catch up on it, but unbelievable that these animals are getting to this state of control. Well, actually not control, no. Fucking idiots, honestly. Meanwhile, of course, NATO is crashing rather rapidly. I think we can safely say that NATO is going to slip out of the back door. And we're not, of course, talking about Mr. Starmer's back doors. Now, Prime Minister question times. Tommy Robinson got a mention in the Houses of Parliament yesterday by, of course, the queer Starmer. So very, very interesting that Tommy Robinson was mentioned. I'm going to check the details on that to see what the crack is there. Now, meanwhile, this is really interesting. Fox News, when they are now airing like Fox News stuff and all that kind of thing, they are now showing the American and Israeli flags are joined together. Not sure about you, but don't think that's a very good move, especially after Israel has taken it on itself to basically go round the world and fucking kill loads of people. There you go. Now, the UK's come out now and accused Jared Kushner and Stevie Witkoff of basically being Israeli Mossad assets. Never fucking thought I would hear that in my lifetime. But anyway, Jod Kushner, of course, Donald Trump's son-in-law. Very unusual marriage there to Ivanka. Not quite sure what it's all about yet, but I'm sure it's all going to come out in the wash. Meanwhile, of course, Pan Bondi, sub-subpoenaed. Very interesting. Apparently, yesterday, she was going up for questioning in a deposition meeting. I don't quite understand the American system, but anyway, that's not the point. She actually refused to go under oath. This is Pam Bondi. Now, all of this sort of leads me to believe that we seem to be, Donald Trump seems to be finding out who the people are that are his friends. Now, remember a few years ago, he said, I would love to run an exercise to find out who my friends actually were. Looks like that operation is going rather well. So, yeah, maybe we're going to get Kash Patel next. Who knows? Very interesting, though. Very interesting. Now, the HMRC, just wanted to bring you back to the Somali fraud and all the bullshit that goes on with this. So here we have HMRC once again failed its audit over finances. 20 years now, 20 years plus. EU never produced any audits or any paperwork. Excuse me. That we know to. So that's an interesting one, isn't it? Meanwhile, of course, the Pentagon's missing money is now somewhere in the region of 17 trillion. Remember, during 9/11, I think it was 3.2 trillion, I think it was, that was missing. And, of course, and then we had a little terror attack, which made everything disappear. Very interesting. And the DWP in the UK, the Department of Working Pensions, they failed their audits for 37 years. Very interesting. And then, of course, we come to the Cabinet Office. Now, apparently, the Cabinet Office have spent £7 billion of your taxpayers' money. Unfortunately, the majority of it is unaccounted for. Nobody knows where it's gone. Nobody knows what it's spent on. Nobody knows where it ended up. Nobody knows what bank account it's in. It's vanished like a fart in the wind, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely amazing. Now, Nigel Farage, of course, is bragging that he's going to be able to save you £200 a year. Well, Nigel, that doesn't really cut it for me, unfortunately. It works out roughly at about £4 a fucking week. Now, let's have a look at £4 a week, shall we, in real estate terms. Heating fuel. Heating fuel has just gone up from 56 pence, okay, to around about £1.30, £1.40-ish. Okay, give or take. 500 litres are going to cost you an extra 500 quid. Just taking you under, somewhere under £1,000 for 500 litres of heating oil. So, Farage, my suggestion to you is you need to go back to the table and get your calculator out with Rachel Reeves and do some serious fucking mathematics, because £4 a week is not going to cut it for anybody. Now, of course, Starmer's come out and told everybody that he's going to help people with fuel, he's going to help people with food, he's going to help people with all kinds of things. Nothing really happens, of course, but the most qualifying factor to be able to get any help. You have to be a migrant. That's all there is to it. That's what he said. If you're a migrant in this country, you can get every single fucking bit of help that you want. But if you're not a migrant, you're not entitled to fuck all. That's it. There you go. That's sorted that one out, hasn't it? And did you know that 4 million people are claiming benefits for anxiety? Fucking hell. Anxiety. Yes, anxiety. They're a little worried. Yeah. So they're on benefits. 4 million people claiming anxiety benefit. Fucking hell. What are we turning into? And then, of course, we've got the meningitis scam. This is the meningitis scam. Apparently, Annabelle lost her sight for 2 days with the killer bug. David lost his erection for 5 days, even though he was a very virile man before. Student before. And then, of course, we've got Sarah. Sarah's got one breast bigger than the other, unfortunately, due to the actual meningitis. Meanwhile, schools are shutting early. Yes, very interesting. Really, really interesting. Now, potholes are getting a lot better these days. They're getting a lot bigger, they're getting a lot deeper, and they're getting a lot fucking wider. The estimated bill now to fix the potholes, that's if they can even get round to doing it, is roughly 18 billion and climbing. Yes. 18 billion and climbing. Fucking hell. Yeah, I don't think they're going to sort that one out. Now, meanwhile, of course, we've got the NHS talking about meningitis. Did you know that in 2025 they ran a meningitis program to see how to deal with meningitis if it broke out in the UK? Lo and behold, it breaks out in the UK less than 12 months later. You couldn't make this shit up. But anyway, there you go. Now, the advice, of course, in regards to meningitis is, of course, get yourself vaccinated. It's only going to cost £100, but let's have another scare event to make some more fucking money for the pharmaceutical companies. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, to be fair, these people are fairly clever when it comes to making money out of very gullible people. Oh, Zelensky. Now, apparently, Zelensky was begging once again in Parliament for more money. He was begging for more money. I don't know what this lad... I mean, this lad is absolutely shameless. He is absolutely shameless. He's already got a £500 billion deal on the table from the UK. And here he is in Parliament on Wednesday or Tuesday or Monday, whenever it fucking was. And, of course, he's got his cap in his hand and he's got his little, his little tankard, so that, can you give me a dime, mister? I need to buy some new shoes for me baby. Fuck off. Meanwhile, of course, Katie Price, apparently, I didn't know this, but apparently Katie Price is a TV icon. I never even fucking knew that. I mean, I just thought she was, I don't think we can really air my views on that one. But anyway, yes, Katie Price. Now, she has actually said to everybody, I am very, very thin, but it's not due to fat jabs, which actually means I am very thin because I took fat jabs. There you go. So that's the truth on that one. What else have we got? Let's have a look here. Students. Apparently 1 in 5 students would not share a house with Jewish students. I don't even know where this comes from. I mean, are these students being brainwashed into thinking this? Why? Why is it that apparently 1 in 5 students won't share a household with a Jewish student? I mean, what next? Are you not going to go to school because somebody's Jewish or Muslim or fucking black or white or pink or fucking Chinese? What is it? Where is it all going to end? And who is actually teaching these people this actual shit? I just don't know. Now, when we go back to Benefits Britain, of course, here we have, did you know, 15 pence of every pound that you give in taxes? I mean, this is actually quite big, actually. 15 pence in every pound that you give in taxes goes on Benefit Britain. I don't quite know where they've come up with that. And then, of course, they try to blame idle people. Very interesting. So, yes. Is it not the fact that Benefits Britain is one of the easiest countries in the world to get benefits from? And so, one of the easiest countries to scam. I mean, you only have to look at the boys coming across the water. I mean, a guaranteed trip into a 4-star hotel, 4 or 5-star hotel, food laid on, telly laid on, heating laid on, linen taken away. You've even got your own servants serving you fucking food. £100 a week on a card. Just fucking do what you like. Go down to the betting shop, have a few beers, chill out, buy a few Hamlets and stuff. Send some selfies back to your brothers in Omaha, so that you can tell them to come across and enjoy the golden life, so to speak. Very interesting. Now, Ed Miliband, I mean, Ed's not really the cleverest person on the planet. I would go far as to say he's a fucking idiot. But anyway, that's enough of that kind of language. Now, Ed, of course, in the midst of a fuel crisis, etc., and everything that's going on around the world, Ed refuses to use North Sea oil and gas. Okay? This apparently is supposed to be an educated man. He's supposed to have some form of credibility somewhere along the line, but I don't even know where that is. But, I think the truth of it is really that even if he opened it up tomorrow, I don't think you'd get it going. But having said that, the Norwegians apparently are already there drilling. They're already drilling. They're drilling our oil. Very, very interesting. Now, the CEO of Renewable Energy has said that Britain would be much safer if you opened up the British oil and gas fields. The owner of Octopus Energy also said exactly the same. Britain has to open up the oil and gas fields. I mean, Ed gets on about fuel security, energy security. The guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He's buying windmills from fucking China. Now, let's just put this into perspective. I mean, the Chinese are pretty clever. They basically invented something that they actually don't use themselves, but they've convinced other people that they need to buy them. I mean, the Chinese are very fucking clever people, but I don't think that's the problem. I think that the problem is that we've got some absolute thick twats running the country. I mean, when I say thick, I mean really, really thick. I mean, thicker than even crude oil. I'm surprised Ed Miliband can tie his own shoelaces together. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'm surprised any of them can tie their own shoelaces in the morning. They probably use Velcro now. I don't know. But anyway, that's enough for today, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure. The sun's coming out now. Absolutely beautiful out there. So, I'm going to get on the veranda in my thong and get some vitamin D into my body, so to speak, and see if we can see if we can burn ourselves. Know what I mean? Anyway, listen, take care. Love you, lads. See you all soon. Cheers, bye.